this video, I'm going to be working through Violin 2 of Ukrainian Bell Carol. We're going to be talking about names of notes, note values, finger placements, rhythms, and bowings and everything like that. So looking at the beginning, I know I'm in the key of G major because there's only one sharp, and that sharp is F sharp. And the reason I know that's an F sharp is because the hashtag or the sharp symbol is on the 5th line of the staff. So if we use every good boy deserves fudge, that's fudge, F. So what that means for us is that we're going to be playing with our second finger on the G and D string on the tapes here, and on the A and the E string we're going to be playing with squish twos. So again, G and D, second finger on the tape, A and E, squish twos, your second finger is going to be between the tapes, almost touching your first finger. Alright, and we are in 3/4. So what that means is we have 3 quarter notes per measure, so 3 beats in every measure. So beginning here, we have a long black line with a number 4 on top. What that means is you're going to be counting 4 full measures of rest. So we're going to be counting to 3 4 times. So we don't play it all here. What's happening is violin 1 is playing the theme, and then we come in at measure 5 with some harmony and accompaniment, really. So this is how I like to count it. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, and then play at measure 5. And the reason I start every measure with a number is because I find it easier to keep track of the measures I've counted. Sometimes you can lose track if you're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many I've already counted. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. So, starting at measure 5, our first note is on the D string, and it's going to be a D1. So the note is E. And it's dotted half note, so that means we have 3 quarter notes in there, 3 beats. So we have to hold it for the full measure. So here I go. 1, 2, 3, open D, G3, G2. Measure 9 is exactly the same, and make sure we're starting on a down bow. Alright, now I'm at measure 13. We're switching to quarter notes and eighth notes. This is our rhythm. Ta, ti, ti, ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. And it says we're playing in the lower half of our bow. So what that's going to look like is our bow is going to be tilted forward. We're right here, close to the finger, or close to the frog, but not right on the frog because that doesn't make the nicest sound. So we're going to use this first quarter of our bow. Alright, so I'm playing D1. Now you'll notice every second measure there's 2 notes stacked on top of each other. So that's, you can play it as a double stop if you want to. What that sounds like is this. You're going to play your D1 and your open G string together. Or you could just play open G, or just D1. So I'm just going to demonstrate that for you really quick. So the first time I'm going to play it with only playing the top note. So I'm starting at 13. Now I'm going to play with a double stop. Now I'm going to play with just the open G. Any of those are acceptable. So I'm starting at measure 17 now. And this is the main theme of Ukrainian Bell Carol, or Carol of the Bells. So we are playing on the D string. It's starting with a D3, D2, D3, D1. And this is how it should sound. We have D3, 2, 3, 1. And we want that to be legato, so we're not going to stop our bows. We're not going to do this. We want to have it smooth and connected. Alright, so measure 21, I'm starting on an A1. And what you'll notice is that we have this sort of apostrophe between the notes, and then the first eighth note also has a down bow. So what I'd like you to do here is we're going to start on our down bow, we're going to stop, and then we're going to keep going on a down bow. So I'll show you that again, and I'm also going to tell you the names of the notes. So A1, stop your bow, and then 1, 1, A, D3, D1, stop, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, G2, 2, 3, then we have D2, D2 to D3, 2, 1, G2, D2, 3, 2, 1, and then we're repeating the beginning. So we have a D1, open D, G3, G1, G2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I have from measure 37 to 41, 4 measures of rest. So I go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Measure 41, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. Then I have a repeat of measure 5. So D1, open D, G3, G2. Then 49, we're playing the theme again. So D3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 53. Then we have pizzicato. So we have to make this switch really quick. 2, 3. And we can play the top, the bottom, or both. So it's up to you. Might be easier just to go for the top or the open G. I'll show you what the double stop sounds like. You have to pluck 2 strings at the same time. So kind of tricky, but if you want to challenge yourself, go ahead. There's D1 and open G. So I'm at 57. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, G3, 2, 3, G2, back to the bow, and I'm on G2, 1, 2, 1, 2, D2, 3, 2, 1, G2, D2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. And now we want to try not to stop between the strings, so I'm going to show you what this sounds like all together. 65 is D1, open D, D1, last D1 we have a symbol that's like a half circle with a dot. That's called a fermata, and what that means is watch your conductor until they cut you off like this. Wait until I cue you to do measure 73, which is a pizzicato. D3, 2, 3, 1. Fermata, wait for your conductor, and then G2. And we want to let that ring. Alright, so that is Violin 2 of Ukrainian Bell Carol. Happy practicing, everyone.